dear Sagittarius, this is a love reading, a prediction for the month of May with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. As an extended member to this channel, you will get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And there's an all signs reading up about finances and career for the full members to this channel, and the reading, How Do I Work on Finding a Life Partner, are available for all the members to the channel. Subscribe and then check out the many perks through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. I can recommend that you rewatch the previous love reading for April to get a context, and this is the prediction for May. I will start reading your cards, and I'm using the OSHO Zen Tarot with Ma Deva Padma. When I open your deck here, I see 10 of Swords together with Beyond Illusion. So something complicated is going on the mind, on a mind level, where we need to be able to look right through ourselves and our own thoughts and other people's behaviors to see what's really going on. Okay, so what we are seeing might not be exactly what's the truth. Let's say that your mind is playing tricks on you, making you worry about something that's really not to be worried about. Okay, so then we need to step into our adult judgment, ability to have judgment, like the Beyond Illusion card, to see things from an above perspective and not just see our monkey mind's vision of the situation. I call the divine with love and light. So it's time to integrate some side to ourselves. Usually this happens through pain. So we might feel a lot of pain, particularly with the 10 of Swords that we saw. But the only thing that wants to happen here is that parts of you wants your attention. So give them attention, stay with your pain, stay with yourself. Attention is healing. When you stay with your pain, you're healing yourself, you're healing your inner child, the one we saw in the 10 of Swords card. So I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world, and here we have existence together with the integration. So this is a magical moment when you can really transform a lot of old gunk inside of you in a very magical way, possibly through a partner. This is the alchemic wedding. So maybe they are triggering you, your monkey mind to think things that's worrisome and triggering to you. And when you stay with it, when you don't run away from the pain, you don't do those things that we usually do when we feel a lot of pain, cry, scream, start some kind of drama, or we might get frustrated with people that don't deserve it, or accuse people of things that's not the truth, and create like general havoc in our life. But if we can just stay with it, nothing bad will happen. It's when we run with what the monkey mind has come up with, then we have some real problems. But here we are seeing solutions that when we stay with it, we transform it. We transform our pain to glorious light and wisdom. So 6 elements, loneliness. So we have had a lot of major arcana cards. You have had judgment, this 14 alchemist card. Loneliness is just the hermit card. This is the temperance card, among else. And this shows that you need to sit with it, like the magician in the previous card, the girl sitting on the leaf in the universe. This is the person's attention span. Wherever you put this is the thing you are going to heal. So but when we put a lot of attention with our mind, it kind of becomes the other way. The mind can be very destructive and run away with things and create illusions that is destructive to our life. But if we just stay with the thoughts, we can stay with them and, interesting, now I think this, we can write it down. Then it can be very healthy. It's the same time with feelings. You can say, what am I feeling? where am I feeling it, and how does it feel, and does it have like a movement inside of us, like butterflies, or like coming with a pulse? Can we even see for our inner vision image of it? Does it have a texture, a color, taste? And we can also ask our pain questions and how we can help it, for example, and it can be very releasing for a lot of pain that we have stored and ignored for a very long time. So 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Sagittarius viewers. So I want my dear Sagittarius to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. Also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. So I'll tune in here for a few seconds to you, the person most on your mind, and your relationship in May. So the new bottom of the deck, it's Aloneliness, Hermit. So instead of running away with your monkey mind doing a lot of things, stay with it within yourself. Deal with it within yourself. Learn to take responsibility for your own feelings before you do something irrational and act upon it. We can have addictions, or we can call and scream on someone that we think is to blame because what we feel. And here we have the old bottom, 7 of Swords. So 7 of Swords, it shows that neither your sad face or your happy face or your angry face are not your real face. A lot of things is your monkey mind. With staying with this aloneness, figuring out who you really are, what you really feel, will heal you, and also let parts of you that are more genuinely you comfort. Okay. So we might do a lot of things to be loved, for example, or get benefits, or we can manipulate people to get what we want from them by either being extraordinary nice, or crying and whining about something, or threatening them with, I will be angry if you don't. So it's a lot of here it's the monkey mind trying to get things in the way that it's the mind's solution. It's not your solution. The mind and the subconscious has, figured out a solution for things that is triggering you in your life. But when you take conscious decisions about this, you will see a much better result than when you let your subconscious shadow and your monkey mind take the decisions, and it will be a good thing to take drugs, or to send drunken texts to that person, or whatever it is that we are doing when we are triggered. Okay, so this is what's on your mind, with the person most on your mind. This is the situation with that person, and this is what's on their mind with you. Your feelings, the bond between you, their feelings, your behaviors and attitudes, the outcome for May, and their behaviors and attitudes. So we start with a situation here. Okay, intensity, that's the Knight of Wands, so that's actually Sagittarius energy. And here we have Beyond Illusion. So these two cards together shows that this is a perfect opportunity for personal and spiritual growth. Big leaps can be made when we transform our monkey mind and our subconscious to things that we are actually aware of, beyond illusion, instead of living in the illusion and kind of repeating the same destructive behavior over and over again. We can here make real breakthroughs. And this is what's on your partner's mind. 4 of Swords. They are dreaming of better days. I don't know why, or what, but they are not exactly where they want to be, and they don't know how to get to where they want to be either. It can be multiple different things that's this person is thinking about you. For example, that they would want to talk to you about things, but they're scared you will get irritated with them, or it's no use to tell you certain things, or maybe tell you their dreams. It's as if they don't want to trigger something. We'll see. This can also sometimes be silent treatment, but we'll see where it goes. Okay, this is schizophrenia. It's the bond between you two. So it can be a precarious situation in this relationship. It can be a good idea if you process a lot of stuff on your own instead of like taking it out on the relationship at this point in time, because this is the only thing keeping you two together. And if you put a little bit weight on the back of this person, so schizophrenia, 2 of Swords, postponement is the 4 of Swords. Both are talking about silent treatment. Not everything is being said. We're avoiding conversations and topics because we feel like it can trigger something, or maybe we don't want to tell the truth because we don't know what the person will do when they know the truth. The truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off or make you super sad. So we'll see. This is your feelings and it's guidance. So I think you want to keep this relationship. You want to continue working on it, but you need to take it seriously and really deal with and process your stuff before you take it out into the public. And here we have the 6 of Wands, which is also a very great card. It's like both want to be in the relationship, but you're miles apart because both people have their back turned towards each other. So I think you haven't really communicated in ways that's truthful and honest. So you're not really on the same page. Things that this person enjoy, you might not enjoy, but they are super happy when this is happening and you are super sad. And when the super nice thing happens for you, then this person is upset. So I'm not saying it's a mismatch. I'm saying it's miscommunication. We haven't communicated. And maybe it's because we're scared also to communicate. Maybe you don't want to say things to hurt the other person. They don't want to say things to hurt you, possibly hurt you. But if we get less triggered by stuff, we listen to a person, what they say is what they say, and we don't protest against the reality. And I don't want to hear what you have to say because it's hurtful to me. I want your dreams to be like this. I don't want your dreams to be like that, because there I'm not included, or you want something that I don't want. So I don't want to hear about it. That is the kind of miscommunication I'm seeing here. So to give the relationship and your life the best chance is to actually listen what the other person wants and needs and likes and don't like, and also define what you want, need, like, and don't like. And yes, we can find compromises in a relationship. We often needs to compromise, but if we want to force the other person to change, like we force them to compromise, so they will stay with us so we can control them, or they will be our puppy or puppet. Maybe we can be the puppeteer and say dance, and they will dance. It's better to actually be with that person that you're with and love them for who they are than to try to change them into someone that doesn't trigger you. Deal with your triggers, love the person for who they are. If they are abusive or mean or doesn't care about you, ditch them. You can't make them care about you more by, for example, starting or making a scene. It's not going to help. It might make the relationship break, as I told you here. And in that case, it's for a good thing. But if you want to keep it, it's time to love the other person for who they are. Love yourself for who you are. And, put a little bit more effort into growing your own life instead of maybe being dependent on what the other person wants and doesn't want. Because that makes us like this, up and down and up and down and up and down. When we can be more leaning towards ourselves and our self-love and us having our own back, life will be a little bit more comfortable and not as roller coaster ride. Okay. So this is your behaviors and attitudes. 6, the lovers, goes well with a 6 success. It's just that this is 6, 6. They are just riding away. That's a little bit the problem. Let's see. And this is their behaviors and attitudes. The outsider. Well, they definitely don't feel love for who they are. They feel like they need to tiptoe around you. I think they enjoy being with you. But it's like there's good things with the relationship and bad things with the relationship. But they don't feel loved for who they are or what they can actually give you. It's like it's never enough, or it's not good enough, or maybe you want them to change, stop chewing with your mouth open. Can't you have other type of clothes, or whatever it is. And here we have the beautiful Fool. So this shows hope and stamina. It might not show wisdom per se. So wisdom is something we need to gain in this situation, but we have at least stamina to continue the relationship. If we just take it down a notch, don't pressure this situation unnecessarily, and try to be more open-minded towards each other, and try to get to know each other for who we truly are and what's our true dreams, instead of trying to maybe shackle or even chain someone in, because they're like living here. They want to live there, but they are living here. They want to be on this other side, but they are on this side. Is it that they don't dare to follow their own dreams, or are you helping limiting their dreams? Sorry for my voice. So, Whale, very beautiful energy for you. I feel it goes with this guidance card. It's this with staying with your emotion. It will give you tremendous wisdom. It will be like turning a hand. Everything will be totally different. You won't recognize yourself when you are starting to process your emotions, instead of running away from them or doing something with them, with your anxiety, with the monkey mind, running away with it and, creating all kind of imaginations. When you actually stay with your true feelings and the truth of a situation, extreme wisdom will come. And this is for them. This is a very expressive card, and it makes me a little bit worried that this horse is so shackled inside, like the stable. It can't go out and eat the green grass. So try to not give, don't do this every time your horse here wants to run a little bit big and free, like wants to gallop. Maybe it's a wild horse, and the wild horse, if you break it and make it like in the image you want, it's also you're breaking its spirit. And maybe this horse is best when it has its spirit. Maybe you won't even love it if it doesn't have its spirit. Okay, so here is loosen your grip, coping mechanism, density, addiction, let God in. So this is your monkey mind that you acutely needs to deal with, particularly if you don't want to kill the spirit of the horse or make it run away. Worst case, okay. Worst case might be breaking its spirit. Okay, see here. Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Well, it's this person's responsibility too, to see to that they are not shackled and chained, and that they are allowed to express themselves and their dreams and what they want and don't want to do. Horses can be very loyal. They can run towards danger together with their rider. Even if they're scared to death, they will do it because of loyalty. And maybe this person needs to learn to be a little bit more loyal towards themselves, and then they can't be shackled and chained. And so we all have responsibility for, we can't just say, well, this other person's controlled me or got angry with me if I didn't do what they say. That's not enough. We are grown-ups. I hope we are grown-ups. These are children, but if we are grown-ups, we can take grown-up decisions and become our own authority in our life. I think you have a good situation here. If you just start to communicate with the other and be prepared to hear the truth of what they want, what they don't want, and also live with uncertainty. Like, not all people will be able to promise you forever, for example. You learn to deal with it, you stay with yourself, you love yourself, and you will have love forever because you are always there for you. And I think tremendous growth can come out of this relationship. It seems to have amazing potential. On love department, it's a little bit low, but it's because we are not loving each other for who we really are, and we are trying to be loved, and not being ourselves. We are someone else to be loved, and also we don't know the other person enough, so we don't know who it is that we love, because people have masks and they don't say exactly what they mean, or we might just meet their shadow when they are yelling at us, or having demands, and we don't see the true person. So we need to find ourselves before we can find the real spark in this relationship. Okay, so I would urge you to watch the pick a card reading, message from spirit, and the love reading for April to learn more about this situation or relationship. You can also order personal readings, distance healing, and past life regression sessions at my webpage, tart.com.se. And please share my videos on your social media to let more people know about them. Also like the video to show YouTube that you want to see more readings from me in your feed. And of course subscribe and hit the notification bell to be sure that you get noticed when I'm posting a new video. Thank you so much in advance for all your support and also for watching this far. Take really good care. Until next time, stay awake, stay healthy, stay blessed, and bye for now.